What is up guys, Cody here, and before this video starts I want to give a big shout out to Justin Whitelock, Rasboinik Usigas, Smash Cants, Thomas Pluzone, and Micah L. Guys, thank you so much for the support and enjoy the video. Alright guys, welcome to the Battle of Bloody Lane. Today we're going to be playing on the ACW Submod for Napoleon Total War. If you guys do want to play this mod, it is the first link in the description. Fantastic mod created by Coldfront. I highly recommend you pick it up. Anyways, we're going to be doing a 2v2, like I said, on the Battle for Bloody Lane. And I am going to be the Union force on the left, and my good buddy Drifter is going to be holding it on the right. What am I saying? He's going to be on the right flank. So, battle has already commenced. We have units pushing up extremely close to Confederate positions. It looks like some of my skirmishers are going to be routing from the battlefield, but this match was absolutely intense. So taking a look on the left flank, I'm going to be pushing up some guys and trying to cover my flank. As you can tell, there are some skirmishers in the distance trying to keep me at bay, but I'm going to be getting some return fire. Now, we are going to be the attackers, and that means we are going to be lacking cover. Ooh, great hit there from the artillery. So like I said, lacking cover. It's going to be tough for us to try an assault, but hey, that is the fun of the game. So we're going to be pushing up extremely close to Confederates here, but taking a look at a wider picture, you can tell this is the spawn point in War of Rights. You crest over this hill, you got the forest on the left, or what used to be the forest on the left, and this is Bloody Lane itself. So Drifter's going to be engaging in the open on the far right flanks, taking some pretty heavy casualties in the process. Artillery is going to be a huge factor in this game. But look at this melee charge already pushing on to the objective. We got the Irish Brigade up against Johnson's Brigade. And a fantastic melee charge, using that road efficiently to try and increase the speed to getting his men in melee combat. So fantastic job there. He also has more reinforcements coming in. It looks like a couple units are starting to break, but he will be able to plug those gaps. Meanwhile, morale is starting to waver elsewhere on the map. Confederates are doing a fantastic job of depleting these units, and with this fence line, it's just going to provide that extra cover that they need to survive. As you can tell, only sustaining about 20 losses, as to where these guys have sustained almost 50, so double the amount of losses just by being in the open. Over here, I decided to go for a melee charge down the road, using the speed of the road to try and increase my distance at a faster rate, and it seems to be working. Hood's division breaking under that intense charge. It looks like his artillery is going to be trying to canister my guys, but luckily enough, his back is towards the artillery, so he's going to be shooting his own men in the process, which is never a good thing, at least for him. Great thing for me. But anyways, with the center now broken, it's going to allow me to charge through and commit to another charge on the 14th North Carolina, get them distracted, and allow my other units to start pounding them from the hills above. So I'm doing a pretty good job in the center, able to break his units there. But look at this slugfest on the other flank, similar idea going on. And just look at the blood and carnage. Those shots coming in from those Confederates are devastating. Luckily enough, we were able to break another unit. There goes Johnson's division. And this right flank is starting to open up. As you can tell, Confederates having a very tough time repelling this attack. And continuing the charge. The guys are winded. Still in some pretty good fighting shape to keep up the engagement. But these guys are missing their target. They're just running down the line. Anyways, the onslaught must continue. We got another massive melee charge. We got a volunteer infantry regiment now pushing into the fray. On top of another one, and it is just a massive melee clash. Confederates just unable to sustain this melee engagement, and the reserves are kind of playing a role in that. They are shooting their own guys in the back, which is never a good thing. But as for the left flank, I have decided to kind of halt my advance here. I see how many Confederate forces they have on this left flank, and I know attacking in the open with less men is probably not the best idea, so I'm just going to kind of kite and shadow his movements, and then on this left flank I am in some serious trouble, heavily outnumbered. But back to the center, artillery exploding all over the place, but here we go. Some fantastic volleys coming in from the 6th North Carolina, and they're going to be getting some fantastic shots as these guys do charge into melee combat. Fortunately enough, we do manage to get in here. But look at this! What is this? So many guys! Oh my goodness. If only War of Rights could have these numbers. Or player base. Oof. All love, Warfrights, all love. Anyways, another unit getting charged. This is the Stonewall Brigade, and as the name suggests, it is a stone wall. These guys are going to have a very tough time breaking through this Confederate force. General trying to inspire his men, but look at the bloodshed behind that. I mean, just the bodies are piling up. I really like this method here that Drifter is using. He's going to be using kind of the two-line method where both lines are going to be able to shoot over each other. Now on this left flank, I did decide to push up and commit the attack. As you can tell, a lot of my guys aren't actually hitting their intended targets. They're actually going to be shooting the ground right in front. So probably not the best idea for me. It is saving lives, but not ammunition. Over here, I have managed to take the fence line from the Confederates, and I'm going to be pounding them in the back. Now, fortunately enough, these cannons are not elevated enough to shoot over their own men, so they're actually going to be shooting their own guys in the back. So definitely helping me out there. In the meantime, we got Drifter sending over some cavalry to help his cause, because he is suffering heavily. The Stonewall Brigade is not moving, not budging by any means. But the Irish Brigade is going to be giving them a tough fight for sure. But the right flank is starting to see some trouble. Artillery is devastating these lines. And as you can tell, where the Union troops used to be are now fallen back quite a bit. And the Confederates going to be retaking this fence line, and that is crucial. Well, as you can tell, 3 units now breaking. Union troops have managed to destroy this Confederate force. Oh no, Union cavalry charging into their own men. Are they colorblind? I don't know. Oh, that was not good. But late war regiment cavalry now charging in to these skirmishers. That was a fantastic charge for that second unit, not the first one. But me on the left flank, I am having a tough time. Definitely outnumbered here. The only success I'm really having is in this middle, and I am barely holding on. As for this right flank, I have committed another charge. We got Drifter and I charging into these units to try and break their center and split these guys into 2. But this right flank, I am very concerned about it. Drifter's trying his best, but his men are just unable to commit and continue the fight. They are starting to break here and there. This volunteer unit with over 200 guys is about to break, and it is such a shame to see that, because that number is, you know, these guys have a lot of fight left in them, but the morale is just going to break them before they can even continue, or continue at least, I should say. English, what am I saying? Anyways, more volunteer units starting to get hit hard. They're lacking experience, especially, like I said, against the Stonewall Brigade. And look at those chevrons! 3 chevrons already. They're trying their best. Just do not have the skill. Look, wow, they're hauling ass, man. That's Usain Bolt speeds right there. Anyways, Union troops still trying to hold on for dear life in the center. And now I am in a predicament. As you can tell, he has fallen back his lines and he has opened up his artillery for me. But I am not going to let that happen. I'm going to try and canister as many, or not canister, shoot these guys as quickly as possible, trying to deplete their numbers. But he's going to be giving me some trouble with that canister. And that is an easy way to rout my guys. Over on the left flank, he sees my weakness and is now going to be committing his assault. Looking from his point of view, as you can tell, very open flank. I need to kite these guys back and get them fixed in a better location, because as of right now, it is not looking too promising. However, the center is starting to open up some opportunities. Get the 69th Pennsylvania engaging Montgomery's True Blues. Alabama Volunteer Corps. I have not seen these guys. Wow. That unit looks awesome. Definitely does not fit the time period, though. More of like a European style. Oh man, point blank volleys from both sides. This guy, he's late to the fight. What are you doing, man? You gonna go through the enemy line? Let's check this guy out. Oh, getting shot. His buddy actually shooting the enemy for him. Can he make it back to his ranks? He's gonna be trying his best. These guys are duking. Oh my goodness, stab to the... What? Are you kidding me? Dude got stabbed in the chest and just stood up right after. What? Hey, we gotta keep watching this guy. What the hell just happened there? Another kill. Let's watch this unfold. Oh. Let's get the mini-map up so you guys can see what's going on exactly. This guy is not wanting to die. Oh no, he's going to get charged to the back though. Oh, that's going to hurt. Or not. He's completely surrounded. How is he not dead? This man is a beast. Oh, I spoke too soon. There he goes. He is a dead man. And now the Confederates are starting to break. Union troops breaking through in the center. Left flank, I did manage to kite back. They're going to be falling more towards the fence line here. But I do have a slight disadvantage in elevation. Confederates do have the high ground, except for this position here. Now the Irish Brigade have a, I believe, the 42. These guys are out of range, so I had to push them up a little bit more for them to get in range. So probably not the most accurate shots, but this center is crumbling. This is exactly what we want. It's going to open this flank here, and we're going to try and flank around and get on Texas Brigade. These guys are going to be holding in the cornfields. Hard to see, but we will try and flank them. But this engagement has been so intense. We did manage to break some skirmishers on the left, but I'm really surprised he's not committing to the assault on the right more. He's actually going to be shooting the hillside, and that is what is saving this flank right now. And I just need to buy some time to allow this group of guys to push over. We have managed to isolate the right flank, which was a very crucial move. Separating the two forces does allow us to kind of have more mobility and say over what we can do in the battle. As for the main line, artillery is not giving up at all. These guys are fighting to the bitter end. 72nd Pennsylvania, 20th Massachusetts. Let's go ahead and check out the point of view for some of these guys. I feel like a lot are just shooting the hillside, which is it's a shame. It really is. But we did manage to break Pickett's division. They're going to be running off in the distance. And listen to those volleys. Beautiful. Love this mod. Fantastic job. So, balance of power is still very even. It is slightly in the Confederates' advantage. But here we go. Flanking move coming in from, Drifter. He's going to be trying to flank these last remaining Confederate forces. As you can tell, only 2 units remain on this site, and the amount of chevrons these guys have earned. This cavalry, wow, it's a cavalry unit, so they're going to be using Sharps rifles. Let's take a closer look at how to not load a Sharps rifle. It's all good. It is a mod, but the weapons are actually really accurate. It does look like a Sharps, which is really cool. Sharps against the Irish Brigade. Who's going to win? It's gonna be close. Both morale is bad, and look at that. Sharps are able to break the Irish. We got an assault here coming in from the Volunteer Infantry Regiment up against Stonewall's Brigade. These guys stand absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance. I would be yep. Especially with artillery. They are a goner. Now, as for this left flank, continuing on with the fighting. Using my lines as best as possible, and here I am very concerned. As you can tell, we got Alabama Volunteer Group coming back. These guys, I don't get it. They're just super elite. And not to mention they have a fence line. Are they gonna shoot? Oh no, please. Okay, hopefully they don't kill the horses. Don't shoot the horsies, alright, man? Oh no, are we about to witness horse slaughtering? Oh no! We lost one horse. Looks like these guys for the most part know what not to shoot at. Come on guys, why are you shooting the horses, man? Hey, that's not cool. Oh man. Anyways, I'm gonna be falling back. My left flank is starting to crumble, as you can tell, unveiling the bodies, the piles of guys I am leaving behind. A lot of losses here, and I just want to show you guys on this right flank just how many bodies there really are. This is the definition of a bloody lane. Wow, even more over here. As you can tell, a little bit more dense when it comes to Yankees than Confederates. But here we go. We got a cavalry regiment charging into Stonewall's Brigade. Excuse me. Ooh, artillery! Fantastic shot there. But I am being forced to fall back at this point. I have shifted over some artillery to try and aid my cause over here. But it is not really working out too well. The positioning isn't the best. But we have about 6 guys in the center, and they're going to be holding up probably close to 10 units. So a lot rests on their shoulders. We do have some artillery from Drifter, but I would have to say for the most part, Drifter is pretty much out of the battle at this point. It is pretty much down to me and the Confederates to try and hopefully pull this win off. But we're going to fast forward just a little bit. We have a lot of engaging going on, a lot of shooting back and forth and readjusting lines. We've got another force routing from the battlefield that is over here on the right side. And at this point in time, I'm like, hey, I need to fall back, reposition my lines, try and get into the forest, take as much cover as possible, and allow my artillery to start doing work. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be limbering up my artillery and sending them over to the right flank on top of this hill. This is a great vantage point looking over pretty much the entire battlefield, and it's going to be able to lay down some fantastic shots if the Confederates try to push in. So as I send them over there, I'm going to be sending more units back, reforming, and here comes the Confederate advance. It is their turn to attack now. We've been attacking pretty much the entire round, so it's time to give them a taste of their own medicine as they try to assault Union positions. And they are slowly creeping in, As for my right flank, I feel pretty confident we can beat these Alabama boys. They have been a nuisance for quite some time, but I feel confident we're able to take them out. They're going to be getting some return volleys in. But here comes the Confederate push. Still some very healthy lines. 227 out of 250, 234, 207. Texas Brigade routing with 55. That makes sense. Here we go. So we are on the right side of Bloody Lane. Usually a good tactic for the Union in War of Ice to push down this right side, get on this fence line, and then shoot them from this direction over here. But these maps are so accurate. Super accurate. But here they go. Confederates pushing in. I'm going to be fast forwarding just a little bit more until my artillery gets situated. But losing units in the center. We got 4 units still holding here. And they're going to be up against a lot of manpower. My guys are pretty depleted. There's not too many of them left, especially after getting shot at by probably double the amount of units. And this is where things start to go south for me. So I am losing my left flank. Morale is dropping. Skirmishers are trying to flank around, and that's just going to cause me a lot of trouble. Biggest division trying their best to keep up a good fire rate. And here they go. So they have the hill advantage now. But I am not giving in. I am going to be fighting to the last tooth. But this artillery, it has been putting in some serious work. No chevrons as of now, but you will see how much devastation they can truly cause for these Confederate lines as they do push forward. I am managing to even the odds a little bit, but it's just this left flank which is the biggest issue for me. Look, Hayes Division did come back, but they are not in the best position. And now my center is starting to crumble. We were able to break the Alabama unit. And now we have Drifter pushing in his artillery to try and help. My general looks to be in the way of that. Let's check out this positioning from the Union troops on the ground. They have a lot of work to do. Not to mention, look at the elevation difference. It's super high up, at least 30 feet high up compared to the Union troops here. And these skirmishers are deadly, so they're going to be picking my guys off left and right like they are nothing. Alright, flank still holding on for dear life. Artillery is blasting. Right now, I'm mainly targeting this unit, and we were able to break the... oh, they came right back.
Our men are running, sir.
So the morale is very high for these Confederates. They just don't want to leave the battlefield. They're fighting to the end. His division outnumbered. But this is such a great mod, guys. I highly recommend it. Trying their best to hold on. I don't know what these guys are doing. What are you guys doing, man? Potty break? What are you guys doing? Forming a square for some reason. I don't see a cap charge coming in. Anyways, we're losing some artillery pieces here. Confederates are pounding us. We're going to be trying to take aim at McLaw's division.
Men are running, sir.
And yeah, the inevitable is coming. It is going to be a nightmare to beat these guys back. But we have broken a volunteer infantry unit. And now I'm going to be targeting Texas Brigade. These guys are pretty elite, so I want them off the field as quickly as possible. Not to mention, they're very close to my artillery, and this is the biggest threat I have. I'm actually shooting my own guys in the back, pulling a Stalin. What are you doing, man? Why are you shooting my own guy? Yeah, they're definitely not coming back now. Like, screw this. You're shooting my own men. I'm out of here. So, those guys are gone.
Men are running, sir.
You guys really need to move, man. There you go. Get back in there. I think I shoot these guys in the back also. Let's check it out. I think I do. Yep, I do. Nice, nice. Don't worry, guys. I got your back. It's okay. Oh my gosh, this is awful. So yeah, the flank is starting to get wrapped up now. Outnumbered. We got 1st Minnesota up against the 24th Georgia Pickett's division and some skirmishers. But right flank seems to be a little bit more successful. We are breaking those units. But they're still coming back. These guys do not want to give up in the center, though. I am so proud of these guys. They were fighting to the end. I take that back. They almost fought to the end. But this is when I start to realize, hey, we're probably not going to win this. Let's go out guns blazing, though. Still targeting Texas Brigade with the canister rounds. Trying to take out as many of these guys as possible. Their morale is starting to waver, but so is mine, and I am down to my final few units as Confederates do push in. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're actually going to be targeting this volunteer regiment. We're going to try and take these guys out. Targeting them with my infantry, and I believe my artillery. I believe I'm targeting them with my artillery. These guys are losing a lot of men in the process as they push closer to the objective. And there they go with a couple shots canister. That was a near miss. They are gone, and now I'm going to be targeting McLaw's division as they assault my artillery, trying to take them out. Morale is very bad for the Confederates on the right flank, though, but look how close this is. It is not over yet. We managed to break 2 units in the center, which was very surprising to me. Heroes Division doing a fantastic job. 3 chevrons, but they got another force, another massive force to deal with. They're going to be outnumbered pretty much 3-1 at this point. And the artillery, only thing left in the center. Trying to fire canister. Getting some pretty decent kills in the process. And that morale, I mean, artillery works wonders in this game. Especially on the morale side. But look at me charging in the general, trying to take out these skirmishers, and I do manage to do so. Only suffering a couple casualties there, and that was a big win for me because those skirmishers are just so accurate. They cause a lot of devastation on the battlefield. So fast forwarding a little bit more, I get very what's the word? I really risk it here, and you guys will see why. I decided to charge in with my general, actually getting him killed in the process. That was not a smart idea for me, and my morale is just gonna plummet. I thought I was able to create like a mass rout over here, but I was unable to do so, and as a result, my general is going to break, and here comes Drifter's general charging down from above. Let's check him out. We got the flag bearer. Oh, my general's not done yet, or at least my general's bodyguard. They're not done. But here comes Drifter's general. Wow, look at those guys bucking him off the horse. And here he is, the general himself. Oh, no, there he was. And now down he goes. So both our generals are dead just like that. And with 3-4 units remaining, not looking good. There goes my artillery. I am down to my final 2 units. And and that will be the game. So a very close match. Confederates winning with about maybe 8 units left. But taking a look at the statistics, I was able to get 2,500, Drifter getting around 1,800, Hunter 1,200, not 1,200, 2,200, and then Hugs 2,400. Taking a look at the unit statistics, excuse me. We have Heroes Division with 395 kills. That is the most I have seen in this game yet. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't usually ask for likes, but if you guys can like this video and see if we can get this to 300 likes, that would be awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys later.